Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. I want to do a quick update on the shade cloth after 10 straight days of over 100-degree temperatures and about 5 of those at 110 or so. The shade cloth seems to have done really good with the avocados we have under them. Let's go over them real quick. This is the Jan Boyce. It's got a little bit of burn on it. It's supposed to be 103 again today, which means where I'm at, usually at about 4 degrees to whatever they say our temperature here in the city is. I think they measure it down by the lake and we're up on the side of the hill. So this is the reed. You can see the reed is loving it. It's got a lot of good growth. This is the, starting up here, this is the Gem avocado. This one has had a few of its little burning issues and it has dropped 6 avocados. So I had 6 pretty good sized avocados on here and now it has none. Where last year I got about, I'm gonna say 2 full size, and it dropped a couple last year too. But that's the Gem. You can see a lot of new growth coming up on the limbs here on the Gem. A lot of new growth pushing out. So it's still growing, but it lost its avocados here about 3 days ago. I lost the last one. These two down here are Charwells that I just recently got. This one and this one here. They're doing pretty good. They're pushing new growth, as you can see. Trying to shade them under this Gem. And then this is a Holiday here that's just been ravaged, but it's pushing new growth. It's lost a lot of leaves, but it's pushing new growth. And then this one here is another reed, smaller one. Again, pushing a lot of new growth under this shade cloth. So the shade cloth seems to have done its job from our last video. Let's go take a look at the other avocado trees out in full sun. These are a couple of seedlings, reed seedlings to be exact. This one I have left out in this position for 2 summers and 2 winters. So about a year and a half actually. We're in the 2nd summer. And it's done pretty good in this little square container. It's got new growth coming up from the middle here. But this thing's been pretty resilient out in the heat, and it's been, 105, 110, and I haven't touched these 2. This is another little reed seedling. They've burned back quite a bit, but this has been a good growing tree, and it's pushing new growth. So I'm just seeing if I got something that's going to be able to handle the heat out here with a seedling, and then we'll see if we can graft on it. Got a lot of good branching. I've always liked the branching. It looks pretty ratty right now, but it's still pushing out new growth, and I want it to be hardened to this temperature here. Here is my in-ground surprise tree, which loves the heat. If you live in a hot area, I've got nothing but good things to say about surprise. Look at the new growth all over it. Very little tip burning on it. This is the eastern sky here. So this gets all the morning on this side. A lot of new growth. And this thing, it's got a little bit of leaf burn, but it's held its avocados. What do we got down here? We got one right there, which I just discovered, didn't know was there till the other day. Got a couple right here. And then another one back down there. And these are surprise. If you live in a hot area, I mean, this is the afternoon, hits this down here. But if you live in a hot area, I've had nothing but good things to say about this tree. You can see the new growth on it. Then this would be the side that gets the afternoon sun. And it's doing okay. This here, if you've gone back and watched a few of the videos, is the mystery avocado tree. Was almost dead when I moved into this house a couple of years ago, 2.5 years ago. So what we did, just to review, we cut it back down here, and you can see how it is just, from where we cut it down, it just sent this shoot off, and this shoot off, and this new leader shoot is now, I'm gonna say, at least 12 feet in the air. Not knowing what this is, I'm gonna say it's probably a fuerte the way it's grown. I think we've had multiple guesses on it. Right here we have a gem sitting in the shade of this reed, doing really well. Our Hass and another reed. The Hass has gotten cooked a little. I mean, it was, these 110 degree temperatures just take its toll on everything. You can see what we got here. A couple of seedlings, this, and this one shading our Squirrel Catcher 2000. A few more seedlings. Now let's get into the last couple we got lately. These are thriving over here. This one here is about, it's grown into the trees here. It's about the height of the fence. What is this? This one is a, I think this one's a Charwell. That's a lamb house, or lamb Hass. This one is a, well, this is a Carmen. So this one here is a Carmen. And it's got another Charwell behind it. And they're doing pretty good. And at around 1 o'clock, the trees shade these, and they don't get a lot more sun after 1 at all. This lamb is one I picked up at the growing fields. It's about 15-20 degrees cooler there at all times than it is here at the hottest time. And you can see it's suffered a little, but it's, again, starting to push new growth. So these hot temperatures have done a job on these trees, but if you keep them hydrated, you've got a pretty good chance of saving them. I just want to do a quick little update on the 100-degree temperatures on the avocado trees. Please like, share, subscribe. Ask me any questions if you have them. I'm pretty happy with what the shade cloth did. So this is the Elsinore Gardener signing off. Have a good day.